Planned Parenthood shooter is a transgender leftist. Colorado, Planned Parenthood shooter is a transgender leftist. Thank you for tuning into the Black Political Buzz Network, and my name is Laurel. Now, I have a bombshell today for you regarding the recent shooting in Colorado at Planned Parenthood. The media, the mainstream media, especially CNN, they've been putting out this narrative to make it seem like that this person, this man and this white male in Colorado was a Christian, trying to make it seem like he was a crazy Christian, because the mainstream media is always trying to make Christians look like we're crazy. Trying to make it seem like we're crazy, we're delusional, we're mentally unstable, and that we hate everybody. We hate Muslims, we hate gays, we hate everybody. We don't even hate gays and Muslims or anyone. All because we don't agree with abortion, all because we Christians don't agree with abortion or the LGBT movement does not mean that we hate anyone. I don't agree with abortion, but I don't hate women who have had abortions. And I don't hate abortion doctors. I don't agree with same-sex marriage, but I don't hate people who say they're lesbians or homosexuals or transgender. But the mainstream media, especially under the Obama administration, are trying to make it seem like, we hate everybody. We just hate people. And when we don't. But anyway, there was a shooting that took place on last Friday in Colorado. And it was a white male. 3 people were killed. One of them was an Iraq war veteran. And the mainstream media is trying to make it seem like this man was a crazy Christian from North Carolina. All lies, all lies, all lies. There is a publication online, an online publication called the Gateway Pundit. Now, I know that the mainstream media is going to make it seem like the Gateway Pundit is some wild, right-wing publication and they're crazy. No. This Gateway Pundit online publication, they pulled this man's voter registration record from Colorado. They pulled this man's, or this person, the shooter of the Planned Parenthood incident in Colorado. They pulled that person's voter registration card from the state of Colorado. Guess what? He lists himself as a woman. His name is Robert Dear, D-E-A-R. He is from Hartselle, Colorado. He's from Hartselle, Colorado. He was born in 1958. He lists his gender as a woman. And he is not a Christian. He is a member of the UAF. The UAF is a liberal activist organization. It's a liberal activist organization. It is not a Christian organization. But you won't hear that from CNN. You won't hear that from MSNBC. You won't even hear it from Fox News, because Fox News has been spooked. They don't even tell the truth anymore. They don't tell the truth anymore either. They put out propaganda now too, like CNN and MSNBC. What a shame. So this white man, and he's not from North Carolina. He has family in North Carolina and South Carolina. The man has family in North Carolina where it's a woman. He lists his gender as a woman. So I'm going to say person. This person, Robert Dear, or Roberta Dear, has family who lives in North Carolina and South Carolina, but he is not from North Carolina nor South Carolina. He is from Hartselle, Colorado. The same, Colorado is, they have a lot of shootings going on out in Colorado right now. A lot of shootings. We had James Holmes. Remember James Holmes? The Batman shooter that went to the movie theater and shot up all those people? Now we have Robert Dear. What's going on in Colorado with all these shootings? What's going on in Colorado with all these mass shootings? But anyway, the person is not really a man. He lists his gender as a woman. Or the person lists his gender as a woman. Born in 1958, named Robert Deere. So either he's a man who is transgender, or he's a woman who is transgender. Either way, he or she is transgender. From Colorado, and is a member of the UAF. That's a liberal organization. A radical. The UAF is a radical liberal organization. So the mainstream media has lied. They use this situation to make Christians look bad because President Obama wants to draw a dividing line between Christians and Muslims and the rest of America. For some reason, all of us who thought President Obama was a Christian, we're seeing that is not true. I myself thought President Barack Obama Jr. was a Christian. I'm seeing that this is not true. Because if you are a Christian yourself, why are you always trying to make Christians look bad? How can you be a Christian yourself and you are doing things in the media to continually try to make Christian people look bad and crazy? If you are a Christian, why would you want to make other Christians look bad and crazy? So now we know. Check out the Gateway Pundit. Check out the Colorado voter registration information. You can get it with the Freedom of Information Act. If Colorado doesn't want to give it up, you can file a Freedom of Information Act suit and get the information on who this shooter really was. And I don't know if he's a man or woman, because his name is listed as Robert Deere, gender listed as woman. Date of birth, 1958, and he's from Colorado. He has family that lives in North Carolina and South Carolina, but Robert Deere is not from North Carolina. That's a lie. And Robert Deere is not a Christian. He's a member of the UAF. The mainstream media, all this backlash that they are putting out there against Christians is going to backfire. All this backlash and lies to make Christianity appears to be a crazy faith and make people who are Christians appear to be crazy because we don't agree with LGBT movement and we don't support abortion. That's going to backfire. Jesus Christ is still Lord and God is still on the throne. America's going to wish they hadn't done this. It's going to backfire. It's going to backfire. And we don't hate anyone. I don't hate anyone. I don't have to agree with same-sex marriage to respect people who are lesbians and gay people. I don't have to agree with abortion to respect or love on a woman who has had an abortion. I'll forgive you and I'll still love you because you are created in God's image. No, God didn't make you gay, but he made you a human being. God didn't make you a baby killer, but he made you a human being. So therefore, I can respect you and I can forgive you and I can love you. Because I have God's love in my heart and I'm not crazy because I don't agree with you. That doesn't mean I'm crazy. Thank you for tuning into the Black Political Buzz Network. My name is Laurel. Have a great day and goodbye.